This is pretty cool, guys, and it's within Battlefield, and it's the new Portals game mode that the trailer came out for a couple days ago. Wanted to talk about it, let it settle in for a bit, but honestly, kind of hyped about this. I think a lot of people know that everyone is going to be playing multiple FPSs this fall, whether that's Battlefield, Call of Duty, or Halo, and regardless of which one you pick, we are in for a fun fall, especially with the FPS genre, regardless of which one you're going to play. If you're going to play COD, Halo, or Battlefield, all games minus Call of Duty look promising, and that's just because Call of Duty, we have gotten no official information or trailer or any info on the game. We just know the game's coming out in Q4 of this year, so that is December, November, and October. Anyway, we got the new trailer, so I wanted to share my thoughts and opinions on the Battlefield Forge mode and how this relates to Halo and Call of Duty as well, and what Call of Duty could take from this. And if we saw something like this from Call of Duty in the future, this thing would be amazing. Anyway, so Portals is kind of similar to Halo Forge, which is this huge creative mode where it's custom games, and this time in Halo you can use weapons and vehicles from a variety of different games like Bad Company 2, Battlefield 1942, and a few others. And you can take any vehicle, any weapon, any character from any of these games and put them into this new Portals mode on a bunch of remastered maps from Battlefield history. And this looks absolutely incredible. This isn't just your, oh, they're remastering gameplay and throwing it into custom games. It's nothing like that with what Call of Duty does. This is a huge new mode that is going to be a lot of fun to play. You are going to be able to use the defibrillators. That's what they're called. The defibrillators from Battlefield 4 in this new Forge mode against stuff from the World War II days, like knives and stuff like that. And in the trailer, you saw a defibrillator versus knife battle with custom weapons, and you saw jets being chased by World War II planes. And it's basically taking the best from Battlefield, putting it into one mode that you can customize yourself, very similar to what Halo Forge was, where you got a map, and on that map you could spawn anything. And that's the same with this mode. You can make it so it's like new Battlefield versus old Battlefield, a mix of it. You can do pretty much whatever you want in this custom Battlefield mode, and it looks really, really cool. The only thing similar that we've seen in Call of Duty is, of course, custom games where you can pick maps and game modes and customize that, and Black Ops 4's Zombies Mutations, where you could actually change the zombie spawn rate, speed, what zombies spawn, so on and so forth. But none of these two things from Call of Duty seem like they will match this Battlefield Portals mode whatsoever. And with what Call of Duty usually does, they usually find something that a company's doing really well and is succeeding with, and they kind of put their own spin to it. An example is Warzone and Blackout. When the Battle Royales became super popular back in like 2017, 2018, Call of Duty did their own in 2019 and 2020. Yeah, so hopefully Call of Duty takes some inspiration from this and we see some sort of Call of Duty Portals mode. And I'm not talking just advanced custom games. I'm talking about having the base game, so World War II Vanguard, you have all your multiplayer maps, your campaign, your zombies, whatever, but you have an extra mode called Call of Duty whatever. We'll call it Call of Duty Portals for the video's sake. But in this Call of Duty Portals mode, you have some of the best maps from Call of Duty history: Terminal, Modern Warfare 3's Dome, COD 4's Vacant. Like, you just grab the best maps from COD history from different games, but you don't pick all of them. You just pick a couple in a handful, and you throw them into this mode, right? And then in this mode, you also introduced weapons and score streaks and kill streaks from different games. Imagine having this new mode where you can play with your friends on what's a really, like, let's just say Modern Warfare 2's Terminal, for example. You're on Modern Warfare 2's Terminal, and you have, of course, your standard game modes that you can pick whatever you want, but you have different weapons. Like, you can have like the MP40 from World at War, the Intervention from Modern Warfare 2, the DSR from Black Ops 2, the PDW MSMC from Black Ops 2. You could have guns throughout Call of Duty history and select a bunch of them and throw them in this game mode that you can play with your friends in private match, or just do whatever you want. And I don't remember the exact screenshot. I'm trying to think of it right now. I think it's like 30 weapons that they're bringing back from Battlefield history, like 20 vehicles, and there's like a bunch of other things. that was 10 plus of these things that they're bringing back on 7 maps in this Battlefield Portals mode. And I think it would be so cool to see this in Call of Duty, and we have seen it to some extent in Call of Duty Online and Call of Duty Mobile, but nothing to an official main release Call of Duty, which I think if Battlefield's Portals does really well, I think Call of Duty will end up doing to copy the trend of Halo's Forge mode as well as Battlefield's Portal mode. And I think the most important thing with the Portals mode is it's fully customizable and you can add and remove whatever you want whenever you want it, which is something that we didn't really see in custom games. Like, they're giving us full creative abilities. Like, in custom games, we can't sit through domination and have like dog tags that if you pick up a dog tag will eliminate a player or anything like that. So it's like, it would be like elimination domination in Call of Duty. This is just me theorizing, by the way, but you could make like a custom game mode if Call of Duty had this Forge Portal mode, and you have this custom game mode where it's very, I don't remember the game mode from Ghost. I think it was like search and rescue. You have like the mechanics of search and rescue where when you die, you drop a dog tag, and if your enemy picks up the dog tag, you can't respawn for that round. And if your enemy or if your team picks up that dog tag, it respawns you. And I think this was added into Ghost as well, where there was a domination version of it where you would drop a tag every time you died, and the only way you could get revived is if your team picked up your dog tag or captured an objective and brought your whole team back to life. In this custom Forge mode, you could take those mechanics of the dog tags and the revives, and you could add it into a bunch of different game modes. I'm trying to think of a couple. For example, you could do domination with dog tags. You could obviously kill, confirm, search, and destroy. We've already seen that before, but we could see a bunch of this dog tags added into different game modes, right? And you could add all these different mechanics from different game modes, and you could mix and match and on the best maps with the combinations of the best guns and the best perks, score streaks, equipment, etc. You could also have like crazy score streak setups. You could have like, let's say the dogs from Black Ops 1, the AC-130 from Modern Warfare 2, and then I'm trying to think of something that's like really outlandish that we've seen in like a modern Call of Duty. I can't really think of anything. I guess the closest thing would be like the Advanced Warfare or like Infinite Warfare robot score streaks, but you could run like a combination of those three and have dogs, a mech suit, like the mech Juggernaut suit from Infinite Warfare, and an AC-130 all in a single custom match game, and you could have some really cool things come from it there. Giving the players a great sandbox is also a thing that games should be doing quite frequently, because look at some of the most popular games. They have a really good sandbox, whether that's like the old Modern Warfare games, quite literally Gary's Mod, which is a sandbox game, and look at all this, look how popular that game has been forever because of how much you can do. If we saw that in Call of Duty, we would have not only multiplayer, campaign, zombies, and Warzone, but we would also have this Portals Forge mode as well, which would be really incredible. And you could add bots to it, you could have like just crazy combinations whatsoever. But the most important thing would be you have to keep the custom stuff in Portals. Like, you can't just have like a bunch of random guns from COD history where it's pretty much like the Modern Warfare 2 museum, except have it from different CODs. You can't have that and carry it over to the multiplayer. The multiplayer weapons have to be separate from the Forge Portals mode. Especially because I think in Battlefield, it's going to be really cool to play Battlefield 2042 and be able to run around and use all the modern weapons, and then go to this Battlefield Portals mode and then use weapons from various battlefields from the past. And knowing Call of Duty, if we get this Forge mode, or if Call of Duty does something similar to it, you know people are going to be asking day in and day out for them to implement the Portals weapons into the multiplayer. So you would have, like, they would just have to draw the line and say, hey, they're staying only in Portals. If you want to use them, you have to go play that game mode. And then, yeah, it would be pretty cool. Anyway, that's my thoughts and opinions on the new Battlefield Portal mode. Very excited for it to come out. I'm super excited to play COD, Halo, and Battlefield all this winter and this summer. It's going to be very exciting. And let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you guys like this idea? Do you dislike this idea? Do you think it should come to Call of Duty, or do you think it should just stay in Battlefield itself? Anyway, leave a like if you guys did enjoy, dislike if you didn't, subscribe for more videos in the future. And I'm about to head out, and if there is one, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.